All right, Liam, I think I got the situation handled.
Cool.
Looks like we're recording, so
we're good to go.
we're talking about Sorry, Wrong Number.
We are. We are. We were talking about how we like the acting in it.
Yeah,
I know.
the acting.
Oh, yeah.
What else about this movie? It was... it was very like... They did like a Q&A after it, and that was kind of cool. It's not like the director was there. Like, the director is long dead.
Yeah. So it's all just...
like, asking, like, people questions.
It's all kind of speculation with each other.
But
hey.
That'd be funny if they were like, we're doing a Q&A. Like, no one who worked on the movie was here, but you can ask us questions about it.
Exactly, yeah.
What do you want to know about the movie? We don't know the answers, but you can still ask us.
And we got a slideshow of Google questions right here that we can type in. Oh, Christ. It was good, though. It was fun. Yeah, a lot of people that were just automatically like interested.
There's a lot of elderly there.
A lot of elderly movie people. Oh yeah. No, this was something that we were talking about after the movie. How like we could like you knew from the beginning. So the plot of the movie is this lady receives a phone call and she hears about a murder that's going to happen that night, and her husband isn't coming home from work. Confused. She's like trying to call her husband to like tell him to come home, and he's not coming home. Trying to inform the police.
Immediately, you're like, okay, the husband set this up, and she's going to be the one to get murdered.
Mm-hmm. You know. But obviously, she doesn't know that right in the beginning, right? Like she's trying to figure that out.
Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Where can you find movies like this? Like just to go like we have to figure out where like we can even see a movie like this besides at a theater. Like where do you just
probably online. It's probably online somewhere. Probably on Netflix or something if you dig deep enough.
Something.
Maybe like one of those like old movie archive like websites.
Hey, there you go. You would know more about those old movie archives than I.
What's that TV channel that always plays old TV shows?
I know what you're talking about. I don't know, but yeah.
Like I Love Lucy reruns.
always Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The good stuff.
Yeah, you definitely knew what was going to happen at the beginning of the movie. I felt like it was kind of long.
Yeah, they definitely kind of took it in some twists and turns that I didn't see coming, like how he kind of has like a mistress and how she is the mistress and all that stuff, right? How they kind of go in this huge loop.
The wife was the mistress before they were married.
Yeah, and then the two women end up accidentally getting in touch with each other. How did that go again?
Yeah,
right?
I think because the secretary tells the wife, like, oh, this chick came in earlier and she had lunch with your husband. Then she called the chick, and then she's like, who is this? And then she's like, it's me. It's I don't remember her name.
And this chick is just trying to check up on her.
Remember that she was your friend like years before you married your husband? Like,
this kind of seems like a big deal. Like it kind of seems
that
like
you stole your husband from this chick. Like, and now you're like, you don't know who she is.
Now she's like, I don't know.
She's like, who is this?
Yeah. I was definitely a little confused about that part there as well. But what's she gonna do?
Now that looking back, I was confused about a lot of the movie because I felt like it didn't make sense. She just so happened to get intercut with a phone call where two guys were describing how they were going to murder her later in the movie.
What is the explanation for that? Do you know?
I have no idea. It's like they were like, oh, the wires must have been. This is like the movie had like wires like back in the day. If you made a phone call, they would like plug in wires.
Exactly. Yeah, and I guess you could literally get the lines crossed.
I guess, but it's like, what are the chances she answers the phone call? That it's two guys talking about how they're going to murder her specifically.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty convenient, but I don't know. Maybe we're just not filled in on the phone connection.
And she didn't
issues with it. What city were they in?
I think it was in New York.
New York, okay.
She didn't think like that. They're describing my house like they're probably going to come murder me.
Yeah.
And then the climax of the movie, I guess the end of the movie. Again, spoiler alert. The guy is like slowly coming up the stairs to come murder her. Her room is like at the top of the stairs, but she can't get out of bed because she has a heart problem. Exactly. And so she's just like wailing herself in front of the doorway.
She's freaking out.
And she's like, help me.
Oh no.
And do we want to spoil it? Like,
I think we already said she died.
Okay. So
and the husband was behind it.
Exactly. So the husband was behind it, and the husband last second wasn't gonna do it. Like he was gonna back out.
Yeah, he was trying to call it off, but
exactly. And she's like, I would have just given you the money if it meant you would stay alive. And and then he's like, oh no, you have to climb out that window quick, or get some help or whatever.
Yeah.
And she doesn't, and dead, kaput. Rest in peace.
Liam, what do you think about this? Is it a recommend?
I don't know. I strongly enjoy like if I have a night of doing nothing, right, and I just pop on a movie like this, I really really enjoy it. It's very nostalgic.
Yeah, I think it's a recommend.
For me, like my parents and my grandparents growing up, like they would pop on just an old ass movie, and I wouldn't know what the hell was going on, but I would watch it, and that's just what the feeling brings back. Whether or not it's good or confusing as all hell, because it was. But I don't know, enjoyed it.
I never like watch old timey movies just for leisure. I usually watch them like
exactly
if
when it happens,
something, or if it's on, or like when I was taking film classes.
Hotels,
like it was,
but film classes.
Yeah, like I never seen Citizen Kane until I was like in my freshman year film class, and then I was like, oh, I see why people like this movie.
There you go.
It makes sense that this is that people say this is a good movie because
they're onto something.
Yeah.
But and then how did it go for you when they switched to the old movies like this, right? Like were you ever like, oh, this is kind of like fun, or not really?
Like in school?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool because I felt like I was getting more like film
knowledge. Oh yeah,
film knowledge. Dude, I hate so much because after the movie when we were doing the Q&A, this guy was like, this film had some real Citizen Kane-esque qualities to it, and I was like, dude, is that the one black and white movie you've seen? And you're like, oh, I'm gonna bring up Citizen Kane.
Wait, was that the guy sitting kind of close to us?
He was sitting kind of close to us. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
I was like, this movie it was no way similar to Citizen Kane, except for the fact that they're both old movies.
Yeah, I felt a little bit bad when he took the mic. I don't know. He was speaking true facts. He was
spitting facts.
He was going for it, but I don't know. I feel like he just liked having the mic.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It sounded like he did it before as well. Yeah, including me.
I mean, we're snobs too.
That's all I want. Yeah.
That's why I don't like. I in college I never hung out with like the film kids because I was like, they're so fucking annoying.
Exactly.
I mean, I know that's like we're literally doing that right now, talking about movies. You have a mustache. We have a podcast.
We're
the quintessential film bros. But I was
we're hating on them, regardless.
Yeah, we're hating on them, even though we are them.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, ignorance is bliss. We're cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. But you know what? We're better. We're better than that.
Yeah.
We know better, and therefore are better, and would never make the same mistakes as those people. No. We're excluded from that.
Yeah. Fuck those kids. Anyways, what else have you been watching lately, Liam?
Joseph, I've been getting a little silly goofy, if you can't tell, with the with the mustache and the movie watching and the TV show watching. I've been watching South Park lately.
Okay. We talked about South Park last week.
We did talk a little bit about South Park there. I mean, I know that you really liked it.
Or are you watching?
I am.
Okay.
I am. Yeah.
How far are you?
I'm like, ooh, shit. I can tell you, I'm like 8 or 9 seasons in or something like that. Yeah, we've been cruising. We've been cruising with it. But I will say, Liam, last time you did that, someone left a comment and they were like, did this guy seriously just pull out a flip phone? I did indeed, and I opened it with my lip. But I have to get a whole new phone soon enough. This thing's kind of starting to die a little bit more and more. Sad times.
How you liking South Park, Liam? Is this your first go about?
It is. I've watched a ton of clips online there before, but I'm liking the episodes the farther along they get into it. They're getting kind of better and
definitely get like a bit saucier later on.
They do. But Joseph, what about you? I know. Have you seen all spectrums of it, early, middle, and new?
Yeah, I've seen like mixes of it. Okay. I since we last spoke of it, I haven't been watching it as much because I've been on to other things.
Indeed.
But I still enjoy it.
There you go.
That's all that matters.
Oh yeah, I'm on to season 9 right now, episode 3. And they definitely pull out some stops with I like it how they kind of make fun of everybody.
Yeah,
right. It's just a good show.
That's always the thing about the shows. It's not just
exactly
right or left. It's just everybody.
And if you're offended about the show, right, then you're probably just a person who's going to get offended. You know, because they make fun of everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Period. End of the discussion.
Yeah.
What you're going to do. But you know what? We need to make some signage there in terms of like pros and cons of each show eventually. But yeah, guy. I know I'm losing my train of thought here.
All right. Well, while you do that, I'll talk about something I've been watching.
Go for it.
While you get your thought back on track.
All right. What you been watching, Joseph?
Well, I finally watched season 6 of Better Call Saul.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was. I knew what happened in it, but it wasn't on Netflix.
Okay.
So it's finally on Netflix. So I finally watched the whole thing, and I gotta say, it's a great show.
Pretty good stuff.
Great show.
I don't know if I've seen up to episode or season 6 or not.
Okay.
Here, you know what? I can probably check. I can probably double check.
Well, it just came out on season 6. Season 6 just came on Netflix like a month ago, I think.
Then probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. No.
It's this might be controversial.
What's that?
We're all about controversy on this podcast.
No doubt.
I think Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad.
That's saying something
How do you
spicy.
feel about that,
I mean, to be completely honest with you, I haven't seen Breaking Bad in a long time. I've seen Better Call Saul more recently, and I did enjoy that more than Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
But I'd have to go back and rewatch, kind of a little more side by side.
Yeah.
Last time I watched it was they hadn't finished the show at all yet.
Okay. Yeah.
With Breaking Bad, or are they done? Or
Better Call Saul is done. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's like what I like. Why I like it more is I think that there's so many annoying characters on Breaking Bad. Like Skyler is so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Marie is so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Jesse is like I don't really get into Jesse.
I feel like Jesse's kind of annoying on purpose, right? Like
Hank. Mm-hmm. I love Hank.
Okay, yeah.
But just all the supporting characters are way more interesting than Walter White to me, and it's like, this show about the more interesting people. Like I'd rather watch that.
Exactly. Yeah, wait.
I'd rather watch Saul. He's just doing schemes. Every episode is just him doing a scheme. It's so much fun.
No doubt. He's just trying to live and scheme.
He's just doing little schemes. He's just
no doubt slipping Jimmy.
Slipping Jimmy.
He's just trying to do some slipping.
In the last season, this is a spoiler. This is a spoiler for you too. But they frame Howard for being a coke addict. And
really? But he was already dead. Right?
No, not his brother. Howard is his brother's partner.
Howard is his... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Now.
So they frame Howard as being a coke addict, and it's just fun to watch how they come up with this big plan to ruin this guy's life.
If it works.
And also Lalo, he's the main villain of the last few seasons.
Okay.
He's a great fucking villain. He's probably my favorite character in the Breaking Bad-verse.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's so charming. He's got a great mustache, just like you.
Oh, goddamn, guy. Yeah. Wait, Lalo?
Lalo Salamanca.
I gotta... Yeah, which one? I'm pretty sure I can picture him. I gotta make sure I have it.
He's got a mustache, and he's always wearing a floral button-up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I posted on my Instagram story. I posted a Lalo edit that I found online.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, oh man, he's so cool. Even though he's a murderer, but he's so cool.
But he is. Okay, wait. You know what? I might actually. Not if he's in Better Call Saul. I don't think I've gotten to him yet.
Okay, yeah. Saul. I think he doesn't show up until season 5 or something.
I was gonna say, nah.
What else have you been watching, Liam? Have you seen anything? Have you seen any movies? Let's talk about movies.
Movies. Yeah. What else have I been watching? I watched a little bit of. No, I think I already told you. What was it? After Hours. Yeah, I already told you After Hours. I watched with my girlfriend a little bit of Spirited Away.
Okay.
Office Space.
Anime.
Yeah.
You get into anime? You've always been into anime.
So back in high school, right? Back in the good old days, I was full weeaboo, right?
Yeah.
This was that this was who I was. Right?
This might be breaking Liam news.
Exactly.
This is breaking news.
I was learning Japanese. Yeah. I had manga.
And you would carry a katana with you?
All the time. Strapped up.
You had chopsticks in your hair?
Exactly. Yeah. I walked around in Naruto costumes all day.
You were barefoot all the time? It's like, who the fuck is this kid?
Exactly. I walked around finding people's chakras.
Yeah. That's why I hated you in high school. I was like, who the fuck is this loser?
I was just trying to turn you on to,
I was like,
all those
loser.
ways.
I can't be around this guy.
Alas. But yeah, so I really, really delved deep into that back in the day. But this Spirited Away is like one of those that...
It's not like a typical like anime, like kung fu, like...
A lot of non-anime people have seen it, right? Yeah. It's
very
like more
popular
cartoony
film. I always
like in America.
See it, but I've never like watched it because I don't really get into... There's like a big ghost guy, right?
In Spirited Away,
Toro? Is that his name? Toro?
There's also My Neighbor Totoro.
Is that something different?
Which is it gets a little confusing. So there's also Ponyo, which
maybe
is
that's
probably getting mixed into your subconscious.
Yeah. So is Toro not in Spirited Away?
So My Neighbor Totoro, I don't think is in Spirited Away
it's
at all.
It's not in the Spirited-verse?
I don't think so.
But then Ponyo is the big guy?
No, so Ponyo is a little fish girl. Totoro is... Here, look. See, Totoro is that big guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting all my fucking animes.
It gets confusing. I'm telling you. Wait, have you ever seen Team America: World Police? Have you ever seen that? Oh yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen that. That's just on my to watch list.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's South Park.
Wait, what?
The Trey Parker and Matt Stone, they directed Team America.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Robot Chicken, are they kind of in there too?
No, Robot Chicken is different.
I just got similar vibes from Robot Chicken and Team America. That's all. But yeah, did you like either one of those, Robot Chicken, Team America?
Yeah, I used to watch Robot Chicken when I was a kid because I was big into like comic book stuff and like they would always do like Star Wars episodes or like Batman episodes. So I used to watch it a lot.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. I think I popped on an episode or two of Robot Chicken like back in high school or something like that, but I never really understood what the hell it was about.
It's like little sketches about like some property. It'll be like a Marvel sketch or like a Transformers sketch or a G.I. Joe sketch, but using action figures.
There you go. Yeah, I never got into it, but I wanted to watch it now. I thought it looked cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty rad, Liam.
No doubt.
I saw a movie last Thursday or Friday. Oh, I saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I don't know how I forgot about
you did.
that.
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah,
the big one. How was that?
That was a pretty good movie.
Okay.
That's a big movie.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those big movies.
Hey, you know what it is?
Everyone's saying it's the best Marvel movie since Endgame.
Really?
Yeah.
Did
you see Endgame?
I have seen Endgame, but this one was better apparently.
Well, they're saying it's the best since.
I think
that's equal to or greater than.
Should. Okay, so obviously they're putting it above the first and second Guardians of the Galaxies.
I think, that's what they're saying. But, it was a really good movie. It was a big Marvel movie, and it was, compared to all the other Marvel movies, it's a big Marvel movie.
Hell yeah. It didn't just feel like a cash grab or anything like that. It was good?
No. It was good. That's the thing is, like, what they do with these Marvel movies is that some of them, they'll just bring in whoever, and they're like, all right, we already did everything. We already added all the special effects. We already wrote all the stories and made the storyboard and wrote the script, and we already have everything set up. You just got to go there on the day and help us shoot.
There you go. And then you'll make some money and then leave.
Yeah, we'll give you $1 million. Just fuck around. But then with these Guardians of the Galaxies, they got this guy James Gunn, and he writes everything, and he's full. This is his story.
He's in it.
He's in it for the long run. Well, not anymore. Because he works for DC now. He's running DC now.
Ah, shit. Okay, all right. I didn't know that. So for this last one, did he have any part with that? Or is
he still wrote and directed it. Okay. But he's gone now, and now he's running DC.
First piece, so no more?
Yeah. No more him at Marvel. But
okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But so this movie, it's a good Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
All right.
It's a fun movie.
Hey, we'll take it. Do you think they're done with the Guardians of the Galaxy?
I don't think they're done with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
They left it open.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if you want me to spoil it. I don't know if you've seen it.
I do want to see it, but I feel like I'll forget the spoilers. So, if you want to spoil me.
Well, the big spoil is that nobody died. Like,
really?
Okay. It's the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and they're all saying, like, this is going to be. And so nobody dies at the end. They just all go their separate ways. And so it's like.
So it's kind of like a happily ever after sort of thing.
Yeah, but it's like, obviously, they're going to come back because they got to make the next Avengers movie.
Okay.
And they're going to be like, oh, let's bring a Guardians of the Galaxy, and let's bring a Rocket Raccoon.
There you go. How often have they been killing off people lately in the Marvel stuff? Because I feel like, do you think they're just trying to change up the trend? Like, oh, we don't need to kill anybody. We've been doing too much of that lately.
Maybe. It was like they didn't kill anybody for a long time, and then at, like, Endgame they killed off all, like, the major characters.
Yeah. There's my girlfriend, but I will leave her to voicemail for a moment.
Bad boyfriend.
What you're gonna do, but I know we're probably gonna be wrapping up soon anyway.
They didn't kill anybody, so they killed everybody in Endgame, and then now they're just all hanging out, and they haven't killed anyone yet. And the past few movies have been mixed, mostly subpar movies. So it's like,
I gotcha.
Yeah,
I gotcha. But oof. Oh, goddamn. I'm glad that they didn't put out just, random cash grab for this one, because I definitely like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies a little bit more than some of the other Marvel stuff, which was nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a good change of pace.
No doubt, guys.
You seen anything else lately?
Joseph, I'm sure I saw something else. Have you ever seen, it was this weird one, Mr. Pickles. Have you ever seen Mr.
Pickles?
Yeah,
I've never heard of Mr. Pickles.
So Mr. Pickles is this animated, it's like an Adult Swim type.
Okay, I was going to say, it sounds like a Rick and Morty character.
It is very Rick and Morty-esque.
Okay.
Yeah. It was kind of giving me fever dreams. It was.
You are famous for having those.
My girlfriend loved this, right? Yeah. But I was sitting through it, and I was kind of honestly.
Was it a movie?
No, it was a TV show.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just a little short animated series, but yeah, it's about this dog, Mr. Pickles, who really likes pickles, and he just goes around kind of wreaking havoc.
Yeah.
That's all. He's like this border collie or something like that, and he's really into satanic stuff.
Okay.
And like he kills people.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's really intense, and he's like really metal, right?
Yeah.
And my girlfriend loved it, and I'm sitting there, and it's like genuinely giving me anxiety, and she's just sitting there like just loving on it, I'm like,
that's these Gen Zers. That's what they do is they watch these murderous pickles.
I feel like an old person, right?
Yeah.
I feel like a Christian old person. Like, I can't watch this.
No, turn this devil nonsense off.
No. But it's like actually it winds you up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wired in a weird way.
Possibly. I remember we got big into Adult Swim like a while back. We were watching. Remember Too Many Cooks?
Yeah. That
was.
Oh goddamn! I mean, did we ever show on people? No, I was gonna say names of places that we used to work, but I'll leave it be. I'll leave it be.
Well, I guess we can end on another movie I saw since.
All right, Joseph.
We can. No, this was a couple weeks ago. I think me and my girlfriend saw this movie called Somewhere in Queens.
Okay, what was that?
It's directed, written, and starring Ray Romano. Everybody loves Raymond.
Everybody loves him.
You do a great Raymond voice, don't you?
Do I?
No.
I was going to say, like, what?
I just wanted to see if you had a Raymond impression.
I don't know. That's kind of hard to do. I'd have to hear it first, but it's very nasally.
Yeah, he's like, I'm Ray Romano.
Exactly, yeah. What's like a famous line he says?
I don't know. I never watched Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah, come on, Mom.
That's pretty good.
It's very nasally, whatever it is.
Did you watch Everybody Loves Raymond?
I did a little bit of it, yeah. Not as much as Seinfeld and other things, but it was good to watch here and there.
It was a cute little movie. It was just like about him. He's like this Italian family. They're like Italian, very like authentic, and he just wants his son to be a successful basketball player. But his son doesn't want to be a successful basketball player.
Gotcha. Is it serious or is it a comedy or?
It's like a serious like family comedy drama sort of.
Gotcha.
And it's just like I
can picture it.
That's one of those little a little story. My girlfriend liked it a lot. She said it was her favorite movie of the year.
Damn.
So if you're a female, you might like this Ray Romano movie.
Ray, fucking it up. He's doing it.
And I thought it was fine. It was just whatever. Yeah, it's like his son is depressed because his girlfriend breaks up with him, and so he pays his girlfriend to keep dating his son until after his basketball tryouts, so he can make the basketball team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it work out?
No, it doesn't work out.
I was going to say, these things never
These
work
movies,
out.
they never work out. It's always like, they're at a big party and the girlfriend's like, I don't love you, but your dad's paying me to be with you. And then the son, he cries. But then it all works out in the end because...
Do they end up getting back together and falling in love or something?
I don't remember what happens to the girlfriend. But the boy, he gets on the basketball team, but he tells his dad he doesn't want to play basketball. So he goes to community college where he writes poetry.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, wait, you know what? This is ringing a bell. I think I've seen the trailer for this or something.
Have you seen the trailer for this?
Maybe, yeah. When did this come out?
A couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, man, guy. Good stuff? What, out of 10? Where was it? I know you said your girlfriend thought it was like maybe right around 7, the 10. Okay. Maybe. 7? So better than average?
Better than average.
Okay.
But, I just like seeing someone do something. Like, Ray Romano, he went out of his way to make this movie that probably no one's going to see. And he wrote and directed and starred in it. And
he was kind of older, right?
He's kind of older, yeah.
He's kind of older now, yeah.
He's kind of older.
Yeah, I've definitely seen the trailer for this now. Okay. It's clicked.
Yeah. There's a big like jerk off scene. Like it's just a video of Ray Romano jerking off, and you're just like,
oh yeah,
this feels out of place, but yeah, he just intercuts. He's like editing it on his computer, then he accidentally like uploads videos from his phone, and it's just a video of him jerking off.
Oh no! God damn! I mean, hey, that's what the world's wanted to see for a while. Ray Romano jerking off.
Yeah.
The world has it now.
Yeah.
Oh man, God.
Forever. That's what they say about films. It's the forever genre.
It is.
That's what they say.
It's cemented.
Don't they say that?
That is what they say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh God damn. Especially about Ray Romano stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, guy. I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah. We've seen so many good movies, Liam, and we've talked about all of them. So we'll go check out all of these movies and TV shows we've been talking about.
They've been fun.
And we will talk about other stuff next week.
Without a doubt.
Big peace.
Big peace.